June 18th, 2024. Following the process, the saga of eviction nightmares. My ears are all bunged up, so I might sound strange. Seems the reason why we have this eviction epidemic is because of a systemic failure. Systemic failure brought about by the legal system failure, a judicial failure, a failure of the law societies, a failure of practice direction, a failure of the Divisional Court, a failure of all the fucking lawyers. Excuse my language, I apologize. God help me. But it is the failure. So now if I worked on this matter, now when a Landlord Tenant Board issues eviction notice, there is relief for a person to go and appeal the matter at the Divisional Court. And that's what I was going to do, because there's precedence in the Canley that you can go and appeal the Divisional Court. But this morning, after speaking to the Community Legal Assistance Service lawyer, she has informed me that there is a new practice direction. You don't know what the hell is a practice direction, is that? Well, a practice direction is a new thing that they put on top of the law. You know, that it's like a direction for all lawyers. If your matter is so the long and short of it, there's a practice direction that you cannot appeal a Landlord Tenant Board eviction. Yep. Now, my question is, who the hell creates these practice directions? Like, who's in charge of creating these practice directions? You need to stem the matter not on top where the dam is overflowing. You got to stem the problem at the source, at the Landlord Tenant Board level. Like, who has made this atrocious practice direction that the matter cannot be brought to the Divisional Court? That a person can't say, if you want to, this is the reason why you cannot prevent an eviction, is because there's no relief at the Divisional Court. There's no relief at for you to get a Landlord Tenant Board review. You have to have the money. Well, if we had the money, there wouldn't be a problem to begin with. Okay, we are a systemic failure over here. I am a qualified, by the way, nature of the videos I post, you should know how highly technical I am. I'm like a super technology person, but I can't get a job. Why? Because all our jobs have, in the name of cost cutting, have been sent to India or have been done by nomad. You know what's a nomad person? Like anybody from anywhere on the earth can come in Canada and work, take my job for 1/3 the price and do it. Okay, it's called a Norman visa. Oh, we can't find people to work, so we did it. That's all politically motivated. Is because, so we have this homeless problem is because of the failure of the law society. The failure, because now it's the people who are evicting me are doing it through lawyers, the Cohen Highly. Now, who is Cohen Highly's senior partner? Superior Court of Justice Raikes. Now who makes these practice directions? That is my question. The onus of this whole homeless epidemic, this failure of society, of this encampments that we have, is on the person who has made this thoughtless, evil, cut off access for all tenant relief. There is a Tenants Protection Act or something, but there's no relief. You've been cut off. Why? It's because the landlords, they have like freaking lawyers after lawyers. They have like a special budget for legal services, okay? And they have like a plan. And the senior partners are on the bench. The senior partners are in Divisional Court. They are the ones that are making these practice directions. So it's pointless. You can't. I'm done. I can't find any relief for this eviction. Even though the Canadian law has relief, you really can't go and avail of it because there's a new practice direction limitation. You can't. We're so backlogged. We can't do nothing. We can't have like all these things. Well, you need to pack your sharp up and leave, sir. Your whole system is a failure, starting with you, King Charles. Yeah, most of our youth are in jail waiting for your trial. Why? Because we don't. Oh, such a backlog. Well, you shouldn't have incarcerated them in the beginning then. Because when you incarcerate them, they become more and more criminal. We have a problem, and the problem starts with the law and the interpretation of the law and the relief that has been denied to us in the name of your King Charles III, who has been fornicating with Anne, right? He couldn't resist her tits, that he had to go and leave Princess Diana and go and please, I need to. Yeah, that's what he had to do, and he's the one who's deciding about the practice directions about what we have to do as tenants and what we shouldn't do. You will find a solution to this, okay? This is the journal. We're finding a legal solution, and you will set a new precedence in the law where all evictions of primary residents, I don't care about like a secondary residence, commercial residence, but a person's primary residence, his is sanctuary, and nobody has a right to evict him. And that is the law of Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Ishmael too. And I am the Caliphate, I am the High Priest, I am the Prime Minister of this country, and I am laying down the law.